Alright, hello guys, and welcome back to Behind the Scenes. And in today's episode, we will be talking about my latest short film, Alone Paranoia. Now, this was kind of an exciting project for me because, well, it was my first sequel. It was my first time doing like a direct sequel to something I'd worked on, so it was pretty amazing. It was kind of like a pretty amazing experience. This is also the first short film that I worked on solo, like all by myself. So pretty that was pretty cool. Now, how this worked how this one worked, how the production worked was basically I was looking for something to kind of bridge the gap because I was in between production on seasons of Mother Nature by an Amateur, so I was looking for a project to occupy my time. And I came up with the idea to like do a short film that I could do all myself. And that kind of led into the idea of me doing an Alone sequel because at the time I was trying to come up with ideas for my at the time what was supposed to be next short film, my final major project, and that was set to be a Memento Mori Alone crossover. And I thought, hey, I'd like to maybe a sequel to Alone would bridge the gap between those, like in terms of story. So I immediately set about it. Actually, fun fact for you: Alone Paranoia actually started off as a series of 4 short films I could do. All of them would bridge the gap between Alone and the crossover. So that was fun to do, but then, after reviewing the scripts for all 4 short films, I returned back to doing the whole, or just one short film, Alone Paranoia, because at the time the Alone sequels were titled the Paranoia Trilogy. And so I kind of enjoyed condensing 4 short films down into one. And the basic premise of the original 4 short films remains the basic premise of Paranoia. And through production, it wasn't even known as the Alone sequel because the image I put on Twitter, I kind of wanted to kind of keep it a secret that I was working on an Alone sequel. And I guess I really enjoyed that. And so it took me 2 filming days to actually get everything I needed. On the first day I did, the first half of the short film, or the POV stuff. And on the second day I did all the dialogue. And it was filmed very much like a Mother Nature by an Amateur episode. So that was fun to bring to. That was very fun to bring to my short film. And it actually kind of got me thinking about the future of the Alone franchise, which is something pretty spectacular. I have to say, what I've got planned for the future. But there are really just, I guess, Alone Paranoia is probably a passion project of mine. And for this week's episode of Behind the Scenes, I'd like to thank you all for watching, or rather listening, and we'll see you next time. Goodbye.